what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. I've got a few things on my mind that I'd like to share with you. Gothic cathedrals, car stereos, giant arenas, earbuds, even dingy bars. This is how we've all experienced live music in the past. But with advancements in technology, we've seen a rise in innovative ways to present music to listeners. As I mentioned in my Rock is Dead video, technology has made music more accessible than ever before, but simply listening to a couple of your favorite tracks through cheap earbuds hardly unleashes the true potential of the 21st century tech. Up until now, if you wanted to engage in a live musical experience, you'd buy an expensive ticket, go to an actual location, and ultimately get cheap beer spilled on your shoulder or being stuck behind a guy whose vertical prowess would allow him to play in the NBA. I know about that one. While I think there will always be a place for actual live music, technology advancements are providing music lovers with a new way to enjoy their favorite tunes. This is why I believe that Fortnite, yes, Fortnite, and video games like it are
re-energizing the music industry.
This claim isn't much of a stretch. Video games have been a logical forum for music since their inception. For decades now, the most popular video games have contained some of the most memorable melodies ever written. I'm sure even the youngest of us can immediately recall the riffs from Super Mario Bros., Zelda, Pac-Man, Final Fantasy, and others. In a way, these songs were almost as iconic as the games themselves. As the gaming systems got better, the technology moved from variations on one basic sound to loading in musical samples that added variety all the way to what we have now, which is basically fully orchestrated scores like the ones you might hear in a concert hall. And bands you know commonly license their music to be played in video games, just like they would for movies and TV. The band Breaking Benjamin had a few non-album tracks featured in the game Halo 2. Artists from Django Reinhardt to Ozzy Osbourne, even Kanye has had music featured in a video game. For many lesser-known groups, this exposure can introduce them to a whole new audience. All this to say, music has always been an integral part of video games. In a way, the same things we appreciate about music, we also appreciate about video games. They build suspense, provide emotional satisfaction, and even bring people together to share a common experience. That last point is important. Video game makers recognized early on that they had the power to forge connections between people and quickly developed systems that allowed players to interact even when they were playing in different locations. We saw a rise in online gaming through services like Xbox Live, PlayStation Plus, and Switch Online, allowing users to get together even when they weren't together. It seems logical that these networks could also provide a new musical experience. When the popular game Fortnite hosted its first online concert, I can't really say I was surprised. These games don't just have a community aspect to them, they're built around it. Though games like Fortnite and Apex have a last man standing objective, they prove virtual companionship and communal experiences are important. And given that Fortnite has become infamous for its dances, it seems like a natural place to host one of the first virtual concerts with chart-topping DJ Marshmello. For those of you who are unaware, the EDM star performed for 10 minutes in the game that attracted around 10 million users. Just put that in perspective, the largest free concert ever was attended by just 3.5 million people. Leave a comment below with which artist you think drew such a crowd. Hint: it wasn't Nickelback. The virtual production itself was a spectacle that could only exist in the digital world. Giant dancing bears, swirling graphics, aided by a trippy light show, all led by a motion capture performance from the famous DJ, while attendees flashed their favorite emotes in the crowd. Even more traditional artists are getting in on this action. The band Weezer played a few of their new tracks from the Black Album in the game before its release. For a time, gamers could go to an in-game amusement park called Weezer World to hear some of the selections from the band's newest effort. These are just two recent examples of innovative and exciting music experiences. Releasing an album with a game like Fortnite gives music fans a cool new way to find new tunes. It's basically a realization of Futurama's interpretation of the internet. These events also show the potential of future virtual live concerts. Developers already used motion capture to recreate Marshmello in the game. Who's to say they couldn't motion capture an entire band playing live and broadcast that in a game? And with the advent of VR, these concerts become a fully immersive experience. Here's an even crazier idea. What if I could build a music store inside the game and you guys could come in and participate in guitar lessons with a virtual Marty? Okay, I'm just describing that Futurama episode again. I will say this, nothing will replace the experience of seeing your favorite musician in person. The process of going out and looking right at an artist and hearing them perform in the same location as you is near sacred. But I'm all for new ways to experience good music, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Do you want to learn how to play guitar with a virtual Marty in between Fortnite battles? Let me know in the comment section if you agree with me and would like to see more content like this on my channel. If you want to listen to any of the songs I mentioned in this video, check out the links below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to Marty Music. Thanks again for supporting, and we'll see you real soon.